So on February 12th, the property manager for this plot that we were on in this very large garage, although Kim hates it when I call it a garage, spotted a police officer and informed him that our truck had been parked in one of the sheds. And this is why I say large garage. Garage door, all this space. I mean, hell, if it weren't for the exhaust and the safety of the cats, I could have parked the truck in here and had space for everything we had. But anyway, so the property manager wasn't aware that we were occupying this space. He was just reporting the truck parked here because he never saw Kim or I with the truck and didn't think it was a dog walker in the area. But we had to get out quickly, as the officer informed us when we showed him what we had in here. It is now about 5:15, Monday, February 23rd. That is 5 a.m., by the way. So 11 days later, and Kim and I had immediately started looking for storage spaces again, smaller and less expensive than the one we had, and started looking for space to move to. We finally found a spot. Well, I'll show that later. This is my last truckload, mostly trash. Trash we cleaned up in here when we moved in. Only thing I have left to do is get down that tarp and rope and pack up the step stool and stool, and I'll be done here. We started moving, and we got up 8 o'clock Saturday morning and started packing up our stuff to move it to the new spot that we found on Friday. And yeah, we managed to get about 8 hours before both our bodies gave out, and right now I've been running since 8 o'clock yesterday morning. So going on about 24 hours without sleep, and just the exception of stopping for meals, it's been go, go, go. So, and with the fact that we're getting out of here, obviously decided to go ahead and use the lights to get everything cleaned up. But yeah, that's my update for right now. And like I said, I'll show what we've got set up at the new place later. Blessed be.
We got really gorgeous area out here that is all unfortunately going to be going away because of housing construction. That barn's going away. That big house back there, they're taking apart piece by piece and I'm gonna guess they're moving the whole damn house. Then we've got the section of area we're in. Got some stuff stored in that little room there. That space is full of broken glass, so we weren't moving in there. But this nice big shed over here, on the other hand, different story. Hey hippie, say hi to the camera. So this was still full of the previous owner's stuff, and we're having to kind of work within the space that was left over from all their belongings, including hay bales, because off that end there's another outbuilding that's a horse stall with the pasture behind. In the meantime, since it was so late / early in the morning, we still have to go through and organize our stuff. And again, we're trying to get another small storage unit. Most of this stuff is probably going to be donated off, at least that which can. See if we've got enough light in here. So coming through the main door is that shaft of light. There's a couple holes in the back wall where a chimney was, which is causing that spotlight looking thing, as Kim now turns on the micro starter light. Currently set up, we're working on getting the hearth put back together. I actually talked Kim into letting me use the king-sized bed frame under our bed this time, so the bed is lifted up. Got the king-size bed frame, a couple of pallets, and then queen-sized bedding. But hey, it works. It lifts us up off the ground, gives the cat space to play underneath. Say hi, dear. And Spaz has been spending the entire day laying on the little pad that Kim created. And Kim wants to change clothes. So I'm going to head back outside. Love you, dear.
Love you too. I've been in really dusty clothes for too long.
So the house that this property is adjoined to, abandoned quite some time. Kim realized earlier today that we can actually get into the house, and looks like whoever left in a hurry. There's at least 3 stereos in there, a whole bunch of other electronic equipment, a couple beds. Yeah, that's the shed that was used as a horse stall over there. In fact, the hay bales in the big outbuilding aren't the only ones. When whoever was living here with their horse left this stack of hay bales back here, complete with bridle. Salt licks. Various other care utensils. Hi, Tiger. And a feeding trough full of straw. Hey, Tigger. Dog house. There's like 3 dog houses around. Here's a better look at that big house that I was talking about a moment ago. Yeah, they're taking out the doors, the windows. They appear to have had a swimming pool. Looks like it may still be there, just covered up. Gazebo, another outbuilding over there. Looks like a 10-car garage. And it looks like we got back of the property line. Oh, let me zoom back out. Line of trees there for the back of the property line. There was a for sale building that Kim found inside the house. 1.88 acres. There's lots of interesting kitsch around the property. Next to that outbuilding, there's a repurposed bathtub that looks like somebody was turning it into a garden space or something. Whoever had this property was definitely into bird houses. There's quite a few in various stages of completion in the shop, as well as a whole bunch of them hanging up out here. Like that one designed to look like a barn. Another doghouse. Old oil tanks, most likely having been for the heating here. Haven't quite figured out what the initial purpose of that covered space was, possibly covered parking, but basically became storage space. This blue building over here, Kim poked her head in and it looks like somebody was using it as a grow room at one point. Barely make it out through the tree branches. And yet another doghouse. But yeah, there's all sorts of interesting things left behind on this property. And again, had been for sale at some point. Now it's just abandoned. Blessed be.